man, it's been a cold winter here in upstate New York. Last week or so, it's struggled to get above 10 degrees. But I was working on a super quench a few weeks back, and I wanted to share with you how the super quench experience went with me. Mixed one up, and kind of surprised at some of the results. You should know I don't have the exact mixture that I used, because I put a very large thing of just Morton salt and like half a thing of dish liquid in with approximately 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons of water. And but then I spilled the water, at least half of it, and then I had to top it back off again. And so the exact mixture, I'm not completely sure. Sorry about that. But also, leading up to what you're about to see, the hamon that I used is just refractory cement, just plain old refractory cement. And with that said, all right, stick around, because afterwards I got a few things I want to show you. All right. Okay, so I mixed up my variation on a super quench, and I've got a couple of blades that I've gone ahead and done a hamon on. This is going to be my first attempt to try to super quench some blades. Mystery steel, unknown mixture, preheated water, and we'll see what happens. I should have done this before I went into the tempering oven. I don't feel like that's really skating the file as good as I would like it to. So I might have to do this again. So on my first attempt, my super quench was preheated. And right now it's actually not frozen, but it's got to be at least 30 degrees or below, because my other pot of water is frozen right now, whereas this is not. There's just so much salt in it. All right, take two this time. I'm going to try it without preheating the quenching. I'm going to finish it in oil. Blade one. Woo! Well, that didn't harden it. Well, let's find out. Well, it's harder than it was. Man, this does not want to come off this time. That's going to be such a pain to clean. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
Oh, see how it burns that oil button. Oh yeah, that hurt.
Ah, there's a flame. Problem is that, oh, it's so hard to get that stuff off there. I don't know how I'm going to get that out of those little grooves. That's bad right after you quench it.
Okay, so when you live in upstate New York, it gets really cold. There's a added benefit I found for the Super Quench, which I kind of suspected to begin with, which is it doesn't freeze nearly as quickly as regular water does. As I said, it's been about 10-ish degrees for highs this week, and check this out. The Super Quench didn't completely freeze. It is definitely froze, but it didn't completely freeze. My regular water I use for when I'm grinding, hard as a rock, completely solid, all the way down to the bottom. The Super Quench will resist cold weather a whole lot better than regular water, which is going to be really important to me moving forward because this shop is only heated very short intervals when I'm up here working. I can't afford to heat this shop all the time because it's not insulated. There's all kinds of air leaks here, there, under the garage doors and whatnot. So it's just not practical. So I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with the Super Quench idea because it's not anywhere near as volatile as regular water, and I think that's because the thermal jacket, it's just not boiling the water out away from the blade so easily, so more of the fluid stays in contact with the blade during the quench. At least that's my theory. It definitely is a quicker quenchant than canola oil, so it's gonna bring that temperature down on that steel quicker, and I like that. That's why I use water in general. But it's so volatile, I've been afraid to use water for certain blades because I don't want to crack them or damage them too badly and then not be able to bring them back. So anyway, I'm pretty happy with the Super Quenching idea. Not only is it cold weather resistant, it functions great. I love it. So let me just show you how the blades that I quenched with the Hamon came out after etch. Here they are. So anyway, I think they came out pretty good. I don't know, what do you think? Feel free to comment below. Those blades are now completely done, so let me show you how they turned out. Probably can't see the Hamon super great in this light. That, and I did a kind of, I don't know, a very light etch for the final. That one looks pretty good, huh? This one here I think is probably already sold, but I won't know till they actually give me the money. For those of you who have subscribed to my channel, you probably saw me make the Damascus steel chisels for a buddy of mine who was going to make his handles. Well, I have those with me now. Let me give you a closer look at those, at the handles that he made and the complete combo together. Man, these are kind of big. I need to be further away. But check that out. He even burned a feather in there. Looks really nice. I like it. These are kind of cool. I've never used these before, but I believe you hold somewhat like this. Get control over it on a shelf. Spin your wood on there. I like it. That looks nice. And my personal favorite one that I made for him was this little one. I think the pattern and the etch came out just so good on this one. But yeah, he did the same thing. Put a nice feather on there. Looks really good. You know, he did a laminate of walnut and hickory. And I think they look great. Well, anyway, hopefully you like these project updates. It's been a cold winter. Not a whole lot going on up here in the forge when the temperature is like this. But I am going to attempt a winter Damascus project just to see if in temperatures like this, I can make a good Damascus steel billet. Just go ahead and stand by for that. It's going to come your way soon. But still forging. All right, check you guys later.